you've tried, and no matter what you do, you can't seem to create the perfect reel. Either your reel isn't converting, or it's just not gaining as much traction as you thought it would. And it's probably because you're doing one of these 5 mistakes. So if you want to learn about what you're doing wrong and what you should be doing instead, make sure that you watch the entire video. Hey Hustle Babes, I'm Chanel the Brand Hustler, and this is a channel for all of my hustle babes who are interested in gaining insight on the entrepreneur journey while learning essential marketing and business tips for their brand. If that sounds like you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join the Hustle Babe community. Today's video is one that I am super excited about because I am finally talking about reels. But it's not your regular video where I'm showing you how to make a reel. I am actually making a video that is going to tell you the 5 don'ts when it comes to making reels, because I've scrolled down my timeline and seen common mistakes that I must bring up in this video. I'm trying to help you prevent continuing to make those mistakes. And if you haven't made your first reel, then you're watching this video just in time, because your first reel won't have any of these don'ts in it. So if you are excited for today's video, go ahead and comment down below with your favorite emoji to let me know that you are super excited to hear the 5 don'ts that I am about to share. But before we get into today's video, I must give my Hustle Babe shout out. So my Hustle Babe shout out for this video is going to No Raz Boutique. No Raz Boutique. Okay, y'all, so y'all see it on the screen. Make sure that you check out her page, like and follow her, and check out some of the stuff that she has on her website. I'm sure it's bomb. And if you're wondering how you can actually be shouted out on my video, all you have to do is take a screenshot or a video of you watching this very video right here, upload it to Instagram and tag your girl so that I can see it, okay? And you could possibly be the next person shouted out in my YouTube video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these 5 don'ts when you are creating reels for your product-based business. Don't number 1 is please don't use random sounds. Okay, so basically what I mean by random sounds is you are coming up with these sounds on your own, like you're recording yourself, like a music that's playing on the radio, or maybe you're just choosing random songs from the selection. Don't do that, especially when you're just starting out. The reason why is you want to look for trending sounds, because those trending sounds, there's a page of reels with that particular sound. That basically means that because it's a trending sound, whenever someone goes to that sounds page, your video will be listed on that page. That gives you the opportunity to gain more eyes on that particular reel. So please, don't use random sounds. Now, once you've gotten up there in the ranks, you can very much use a regular sound of your own and mix it into other trending sounds, so that way, you know, you can test out the reach of your reel with an original sound created by yourself. However, I still use trending sounds pretty much on 99% of all of my reels, and they have all done pretty well, okay? Don't number 2 is please don't sabotage your brand by trying to be trendy. Now, y'all know I was gonna have to throw that branding in there somehow, some way, because your girl cannot get away from talking about your brand. And so if you're like, Chanel, well, you just told me I need to be trendy when it comes to sounds, how can you then tell me not to sabotage my brand by being trendy? And so this is what I mean by that. When I say don't sabotage your brand by being trendy, I mean, don't carbon copy every single reel that you see out there. Even if it's a trending sound, maybe the trending sound has like a trending dance or something to it, or some trending reaction that doesn't necessarily match with what your brand is supposed to be putting out there. So when you have a brand, you have like a tone, a voice, you have all of these things that make up your brand's presence and personality. And if a particular reel and what people are doing to that reel doesn't match your brand, then don't do it. What you can do instead is remix it, right? And I don't mean by hitting remix and creating a reel like a duet. I don't mean that. I mean literally take the trending sound and do whatever it is you want to that sound that matches your brand. You don't have to learn all of these 1-2 step dances if you're not a dancer. You also don't have to have like a significant other if the reel is like screaming at the significant other. You don't have to have any of that. You can literally turn that trending sound into whatever you want. This is something that I've been doing for a while. I made a TikTok and I was super active on TikTok for a full month in January, and all I did was take trending sounds and do cool things to them. And I did the perfect merge of collaborating my educational topics with like a mixture kind of like what the trending dances was, but I always did like my own twist. So like for example, the crybaby, I'm gonna put the video on the screen, but when I did a crybaby TikTok, the dance was like you had to bounce your butt around and all that stuff. I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. One, I don't have that much booty, but two, I just didn't feel like it fit my brand. So what I did was I took it back instead, and I did like the this thing, the Tootsie Roll, and then I did the original crybaby, which is when you're on the floor, like hitting the floor like this. And that was hilarious because people who saw it was like, not that she brought the original crybaby back. And they recognized my reel when they saw it because I decided to not just carbon copy what was out there. I decided to mold it into something that actually matches my brand. So that is don't number 2. Now, don't number 3. This one is good. Do not forget your audience. I repeat, do not forget your audience. This kind of goes with don't number 2 and you not sabotaging your brand, but it's kind of different, which is why it's a different don't, right? The reason I say don't forget your audience is because your audience is attracted to your brand because of something. There's a unique aspect of your brand, at least there should be, that your audience is attracted to. Not only that, but your product was positioned to solve a particular problem, meaning that your audience has specific pain points that you should be addressing. So in your reels, address those pain points. For example, if I had a skincare brand and I was targeting people with dry skin and acne as a result of dry skin, and these people in my audience, they tend to be moms, right? Like millennial moms or something like that. Then I can make a reel about the problems with dry skin, and I can make it funny if I wanted to, right? So the weather is changing and it is becoming colder. Maybe I can do a fun reel where I walk outside, the wind slaps me in my face and it makes my skin crack even more, and I run to get my product. And I can put that to a trendy sound and then pop some text up that says, when I step outside and my skin feels, you know, dry and cracked, I grab my Nutra, whatever, insert skincare brand here, right? That was an example off the top of my head, but I hope that painted the picture for you. So pretty much think about your audience when you're creating reels. Don't create reels just to create reels because you think that it's just gonna expand your reach. Yeah, if you hop on the trend and you do a dance really, really great, or you do a reenactment really, really great, you may end up getting a lot of plays on your reel. However, that's doing absolutely nothing for your brand because that's like not your brand, if that makes sense. And it's doing absolutely nothing for your business because you're not even, like, the intention was not even to sell your product or to build any type of brand awareness. It was just because you just thought you needed more followers and needed more reach. Now, of course, if you have a business where you are the face of that business, the lines can get a little bit blurred, right? And so that's a different conversation for a different time that I don't want to go into detail in this video because then it'll make this video super long. So I'm gonna keep it concise. But since we are speaking about audience, I do have to bring up something that's super important. This is something that y'all actually been asking for, okay? And I'm finally doing it. So I am hosting my paid workshop, right? It is all about how to attract your audience at their specific stage. What that means is within your business, your audience is going to be a mixture of cold, warm, and hot people. Those all stand for different things. The cold people may not know about your brand. They may not even know the problem that they have. The warm people know about your brand, but they need to learn a little bit more about your business to actually buy from you. And then the hot people, they're ready to buy, but they need a little nudge, right? And so within your business, you have all these different temperatures of audiences, and it's important for you to create strategies that will attract them and convert them within their unique stage. So if you are interested in learning how to do that, definitely open up my description box and click the link to join the waitlist for my paid workshop. It is not going to be a lot, y'all. I promise. It's not going to be a lot of coins. It is going to be reasonably priced because I want to help as many people as I can. So definitely click that and join the wait list. Now, let's get into don't number 4. And this one is golden. Do not, and I repeat, do not create low quality content. Do not do it. Please, especially when it comes to Reels. And honestly, what I'm saying can apply to TikTok as well and to YouTube Shorts. Do not use low quality video, okay? That is a big no-no. Instagram has said themselves that they prioritize high quality content, meaning that if you are uploading something that is 720p, 420p on Instagram, it's probably not gonna do as good, okay? And if you don't know what that is, look it up. But it's probably not gonna do as good versus the people uploading HD content, okay? So please make sure that you are recording and uploading high quality content. Now, that doesn't just stop at what you record, because this is a pain that I see, and it is when people repost their TikTok videos. Y'all, Reels were literally created as a competitor to TikTok. And so now that Instagram has upgraded its algorithm, it is literally trying to find videos with the TikTok stamp, and they are not prioritizing them. They're not optimizing those videos with the TikTok stamp. So anything with a TikTok stamp is automatically low quality. Anything that's pixelated is automatically low quality. If you gotta squint your eyes too hard to see what's going on in the video, it's low quality. If you can't see your fingers fully or your skin flat out, like, it's low quality. So don't upload it. Please focus on creating high quality content and do not repost your TikToks to Instagram. Instead, what I would do is either A, record the same thing on both platforms, or B, record on Instagram Reels first, and before you post to Instagram, save a copy of your video and then use that to post on TikTok and add the sound within TikTok and the effects and all that stuff within TikTok. And then when you post to Instagram, you can post a video, add your effects, etc. on Instagram, okay? So that is what I suggest doing, is saving the raw copy from your Instagram reel and then using that to post on TikTok, versus you posting on TikTok and then saving that video with the TikTok stamp on it and bringing it over to Instagram, because that is a big no-no. And then my 5th and final tip is, well, it's a tip, I guess. My 5th and final don't is do not overthink it. I know it is very hard because social media is such a competitive space for some reason. So to you, you're thinking in your head like, I gotta do this right or I can't do it at all. Take the things that you learned in today's video, apply them, and just go for it. See what works for you. I am big on two things. One is your brand. Two is data. So when I say data, I mean literally paying attention to the numbers, but the only way you can get numbers is if you actually go out there and do the thing. So go out there, do the thing, post the reel, see how it performs, post several reels actually, see how they perform. And then from there, you can make an executive decision on what it is you're going to keep, what it is you're going to toss, and what it is you actually need to tweak. All right, so let me recap. The don'ts of creating IG Reels are: don't use random sounds, don't sabotage your brand by trying to be too trendy, don't forget about your audience, do not post low quality content, and don't overthink it. But before I wrap up this video, I actually want to shout out this box right here because y'all, if y'all are stressed out, okay, speaking of overthinking, if you're stressed out in your business, if you're stressed out in life, period, because we just got stressful things going on, like I'm planning a wedding, I'm trying to furnish a house, I got other friend family stuff going on, I'm running two businesses, it's a lot, right? And so if you're like me, maybe you got kids, you got a 9-to-5, and you're doing your business, you got all this stuff going on. Sis, you want to check out this box right here, Resilient She. So basically what this company does is they put together a ton of self-care related gift boxes, and they are named after cool little quirky things. Like you have one, the Blue Ivy box, there's another one, this is, I think, is the Blue Ivy box, but there are other ones with their cool trendy names, and those trendy names actually set the tone for what's in the box. So y'all, definitely check out this company right here. It's Black owned and women owned. I'm gonna make sure that I put the link in the description box right underneath the link for you to sign up for the wait list for my paid workshop. Y'all, check this out, okay? And let me know what you think about it after you check them out. You can leave it in the comments, or you can let me know on Instagram. Which, speaking of Instagram and Instagram Reels, your girl posts a lot of Instagram Reels all the time. So make sure you head over to my Instagram account at The Brand Hustler to check those out. Give me a follow, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And other than that, I'ma see y'all later, hustle babes.